宇田Yukiya and Chih-Yuan. Game 1. Yukiya to serve. Love all.
So it's a best of 7 bronze medal match. It's going to be Yukiya Uda to start with the serves. Love to all. That's
love.
that spin that he's very good at generating, even in the mid-rally, the short game.
Love 2.
Top edge of the racket here for Chih-Yuan. Now, generally speaking, it's not so common for players to play 2 matches so close in time.
Love
so if you think about fatigue, I mean, Chih-Yuan was absolutely tested against Tomokazu Harimoto, teammate of Yukiya Uda.
4.
Beautiful counter here from Uda, not a point dropped yet.
Let. Four, 1.
Nice soft and spinny shot here. Chih-Yuan changing the pace. Very low, shallow for the bounce.
One, 5.
So first towel break here, Yukiya Uda in a strong position. Right back down the line. I mean, that was surprising just watching here. I was with Chih-Yuan. I thought it would have been coming cross court.
6-2.
Back within 4 points. Started off down 0-4 against Tomokazu Harimoto in the first game.
7-2.
Could be something that comes with age a little bit and experience. Sort of adapting, taking in what the opponent brings. Timo Boll does this a lot as well.
3-7.
Starts off a little slowly on the scoreboard, but manages to come back time and time again. Lean back and the serve sets it up nicely here.
8-4.
Tough way to stop a comeback streak. Second towel break, 4 points between them again. Perfectly placed into the body. Uda just bullseye in that middle.
Full 10.
Now 6 game points for Yukiya Uda. Beautiful combination. 20 keeps the racket high there. I was actually still marveling at the point before that he could even get the face of the racket on the ball.
10-6.
And a tight serve to follow. The step around does it. Yukiya Uda sets up his favorite shot, that step around forehand. 11-6, he takes the first. We'll be back for game number 2 in the men's singles bronze medal battle right after this.
Second game, Chih-Yuan to serve. Love all.
Game 2, Chih-Yuan starting.
1 love.
Starting it off right.
Love 2.
Little break off the top of the net, but scoreboard-wise, much better start than game 1.
Let player hand.
Please remove your
Love
free hand.
2.
Blocking the ball was the warning.
Let love 2.
Oh, what an answer. Chih-Yuan with the racket high. The heat comes in and it comes back just as fast to the opposite side. Just out of reach there. Well played from behind the table.
Let love 3.
That is
3,
so
1.
fast. Again, Chih-Yuan able to block several of those. Then the last one really makes his move forward. You can see how low Yukiya got on that last shot.
Three, 2.
That follow-up forehand attack. It's a heavy push first, but quickly evening things out here. Yukiya, again with that wide stance, generates a lot of power from the ground up.
Three, 4.
It's funny, up to a certain level, I mean, this is what sets people apart at the highest levels. To even make it to the highest level, the weight transfer. Ooh.
5, 3.
Uda. Thenomiyage. I'm going to say, though, that when you start playing for fun, you might think, well, it's a light ball. I can just swing fast and hit it hard. That should make the difference, right?
6, 3.
But this is the difference between 99%, 99.9, and 99.999. These details that really just add that extra pace, extra spin.
6, 3.
What a counter rally, and it's the power from Uda to bring him back within 2. Again, behind the table. Really just outstanding watching the arc of the ball. The
5,
snap
6.
gets low once again. Danger for Chih-Yuan. Yukiya approaching.
Let 5, 6. Let 5, 6. All.
A tight service side spin here. Yukiya ties it up. Second towel break dead even. It's very difficult when someone serves with top and side spin, but it's short. It's very difficult to do that in the first place.
6, 7.
The speed of play out here, just amazing. Again, watching these players play table tennis is a lot of fun to watch, but it's a lot of fun to play. Watching these players play is like living a dream.
8, 7.
Constantly testing the limits of the human body, mind, reaction time. Nice recovery from the net there, Uda. It's crazy to think that that's in slow-mo, that replay.
Eight, 9. All.
Tight serve here. Zhuang Chih-Yuan was leading for the good portion of this game. And now just had a comeback point to tie it up at 9-all.
Ooh. 10.
It's not the second Japanese player we've seen in a crucial moment giving a service gift. Game point to Zhuang Chih-Yuan. Oh, heavy push to the forehand side. 11-9, Zhuang Chih-Yuan increasing his chances by quite a bit as he levels the playing field here. It's one game apiece. We'll be back for game 3 of the men's bronze medal match right after this.
Third game, Yukiya to serve, love all.
Players back for game 3. Uda with the serves.
1, love.
Beautiful serve here to earn a popped up third ball. Again, subtleties in the spin. Not easy to fool Zhuang Chih-Yuan.
1, 2. Two all.
Tied right back up here. Crucial moment for both of these. You never know, it's a long battle here, this best of 7. Potentially, anyway. Oh, to be young, fast, and fit. Gets down to the ground, recovers for another jumping loop. That's very tough to do.
Two, 4. Three, 4.
The energy expended here, Zhuang Chih-Yuan. I can't say this for every player, but I have worked out alongside Zhuang Chih-Yuan in the weight room. And it was a quick reminder that professional athletes are on another level, or simply that I am not one. What he does for warm-up would be enough for someone to say, that's it for me for the week.
5, 4.
And it's understandable. I mean, most of us don't make our living being physically able to outperform another human on the other side of a table.
5, 4. 4-6.
So Uda back in front by 2. Looking to take control. He's had quite a starring year, Yukiya Uda. Oh, down the line is perfect as can be. Fine margin there. Spin to the middle, quick reaction the other way.庄智渊doing something similar on the move, finding the short side of the table. This is partially experience. Just these quick decisions to know the patterns that are most expected and how you can break them.
8-5.
The only thing broken here is maybe the sound barrier, the speed on that last forehand. Again, Uda bringing the heat.
6-8.
Smart play,庄智渊slowly taking that attack. Yukiya Uda got there and had to pause for a second to see where the ball was going to go, and I think for me that really broke his timing, his rhythm.庄智渊keeping it clever.
7-8.
Tight serve to be within 1. Heavy spin and a second serve here.
Eight all.
So much fun for me to look at the different arms of庄智渊. One of the more pronounced sort of table tennis racket bodies. Backhand to backhand. It was that constant, I dare you to step around, Yukiya Uda.庄智渊, uncomfortable shots there, managed to stay on top.
Nine all.
Tied right back up at 9 points apiece. Similar score line to what we saw in game number 2. It's funny, in terms of players with the much bigger racket arm, I think the most drastically different player I can think of plays for Japan, Masataka Morizono. Hope all is going well, Masataka. You're healing up quickly. Oh, from way behind the table, Yukiya Uda. Again, you can see the ground just trying to hold up with all the movement here as Yukiya Uda leaps around. Bopping and mopping. Game point, Uda. Oh, the finisher.
11-9.
Just devastating, that last forehand shot. So a lot of work there, but it's a 2-1 lead here for Yukiya Uda. The battle will continue in game 4. Zhuang Chih-Yuan of the Chinese Taipei team and Yukiya Uda of Japan. That coming up right after this. Players back to the table for game number 4. Yukiya Uda on screen leading. The left-handed player in purple, Zhuang Chih-Yuan there, the righty, the evergreen, 41 years old. Still playing incredible table tennis.
One all. Hey,
nice swat there. Good eye, Zhuang Chih-Yuan. Spot a fly on the other side from far away.
2-1.
庄Chih-Yuan's been very confident, stepping over to the opponent's side just to take care of something. Not so common.
1-3.
Uda continuing in the form that helped him finish last game successfully.
Two, three.
As fast as can be. Quick, surprising, perfect placement. Well, he's able to save the first one, but it comes down right near the line, and then the next angle just too wide to reach. Good follow-up from Yukiya Uda.
Two. Let. Service let. Service let. 5-2.
Interesting, interesting. Seems that maybe the ball touched the net on the way over.
3-5. Four, 5. Five all. Five, 6.
Tough times right there. Saw the opportunity. Down the line shot. I think the one that he lost in the lights against Satyanyana Shekhar and Yukiya Uda would have been tougher to swallow.
Let. 5, 6.
Excellent combination of side and topspin for that last ball. Uda patiently taking it from down near the ground.
Six, 7.
Very interesting to see. Again, when a player is this powerful, there might be a feeling of how could someone possibly stop them from winning? And there are a lot of answers.庄Chih-Yuan's just working.
8, 6.
Doing everything he can to try and keep Yukiya Uda off the attack from any comfortable place. But even on the backhand side, Yukiya Uda showing his strength here from right at the table.
8, 7.
Back within one,庄Chih-Yuan. It's just awesome to watch someone jumping around the way庄Chih-Yuan does. Both of these players clearly leaping and running, stepping all around the quick decisions that have to be made out here. I mentioned the fact that most players aren't playing 2 matches in any international event in the same day anymore, unless they're signed up for different events, as in doubles and singles. But today on the final day, the only day players have to play 2.
9-all.
Tied back up, a chance. Chih-Yuan looking to climb back, pull his way back into this match. He loses this game, he's down 1-3 to this man here. Literally half his age. And I mean that in the old-fashioned literal sense. Good use of side spin on the step around here. Yukiya Uda's shot flies in, and as it curves, it bends back off the racket of Chih-Yuan. So game point to Uda now. Wow. That serve from this camera angle looked like it was in way near the body. Chih-Yuan had his troubles yesterday with no shot a la Mian serves. Left-handed players, sometimes it's tougher to see the contact. 10 points apiece. Deuce, alternating serves.
10-11.
And it's game point to Chih-Yuan. Soft flick does it. The placement, and Chih-Yuan 12-10 over Yukiya Uda ties it up at 2 games apiece. Playing field leveled once again. We'll see what happens. Game number 5. Who steps in front? Time will tell. Game 5 coming up right after this.
Yukiya to serve, love all.
Game 5 starting it off with Yukiya Uda.
Love, one love.
It's a fun sound. Don't get to hear that too much from Chih-Yuan.
One all.
Good steady spin there. Again, variation in the length of the shot. Oh, this one is fast as can be to the deep corner. And when I say the length of the shot, I mean the depth on the table where the ball bounces. Testing the in and out of the opponent and the timing, really. Oh, almost gets it on for one more shot. Yukiya Uda steps around, commits. Again, the speed in this rally. I'd love to watch it over and over again in every angle possible.
Two, three.
It's tough to imagine how exhausting this is. The physicality that's required to hang in there for some of these rallies, let alone all the other skills, from the touch and control, the speed, anticipation.
4-2.
But it comes with experience. A lot of people will ask, when someone's behind the table, why does the opponent keep hitting it to where the opponent is? And it appears that way, but a lot of that is anticipation. A lot of it is the opponent moving while the other player is hitting the ball. 1-point game now. Makes his way back into the table.庄智淵, as he takes those backhand strokes, finishes his stroke a little bit closer than he was the shot before. See him moving in there, one step clever. It's all about capturing that valuable real estate near the table. And an outright service point here from Yukiya Uda.
Five all.
Service game tight from Yukiya Uda. It's been very effective so far.
Let. 5 all. Six, 5. Five, 7.
I remember seeing Yukiya Uda after his loss to Fan Zhendong, the Singapore smash. And I remember seeing Fan Zhendong not long after losing to Ma Long a few times in crucial moments. Oh,庄Chih-Yuan, so crafty. I only bring that up just to say that for the fans out there, when you see your favorite player disappointed, know that they're professionals, that they come back stronger, they get motivated. Look at Fan Zhendong, world #1 now. And look at the scoreboard here.庄Chih-Yuan up by 3.
Let. 5, 8.
Ooh, baseline catches the edge of the table. It's a fairly common table tennis reaction. Point at the edge of the table.
Eight, 7.
Another fun sound from庄Chih-Yuan as he leaps out to the wide forehand. Long way to go on this one. And see how much footwork it. Ooh. Yeah, that takes a toll. Had some issues there recently.
7, 9.
Little table cleaning here,庄Chih-Yuan. I think the fact that庄Chih-Yuan even makes those sounds, it's just part of his sense of humor. It's a good sign. If he was seriously hurt, probably be quite a different sound, if any.
7, 9. Seven, 10.
And the shallow spin shot.庄Chih-Yuan just crafting out these points. Really shaping out the distance. Look at the bounce there. Only halfway to the baseline. 3 game points.庄Chih-Yuan 3-2, 1 game away from a bronze medal at 41 years old in the toughest continent in the world for table tennis. But it is not over yet. Game number 6 in the battle for bronze coming up. You don't want to miss it. Stay right here.
The 6th game, Chih-Yuan to serve, love all.
Players back to the table for game number 6.庄智渊 1 game away from bronze.
One love.
He's finding a lot of answers right now and variation. Deeper drive here. Constantly changing it up in terms of the depths on his shot. Doesn't always have to be power.
1-all.
But when it is, I guess it really depends on a lot of things. Simply that Yukiya Uda sure has his share of power.
One, two.
Nice placement here from Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan.
Three, one. Four, one.
Now the timeout on Uda's
Yukiya.
side. This will be a tough one. We sort of knew that from the start. You know what? No, I can't say that for sure. After beating Timo Boll, Yukiya Uda, after beating Tomokazu Harimoto in the final of the 2020 All Japan National Championships, after coming quite close to beating the most unbeaten player in the game, Pham Jun-dong, at least in recent years, I couldn't say for sure that Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan would be where he is now. So as fans watch closely, take their shots to remember and show their friends what amazing seats they have at this event, the action continues here.
4-1.
Look at this, right back to where he came from. These patterns, I mean, it's cryptic to decode what Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan was going to do in that point. It's a very unusual pattern. Serve wide to the forehand, come right back with the backhand there.
Let 1-5. 1-6.
Still a ways to go. Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan staying focused again. He had 10-6 against Tomislav Pucar for a 2-1 lead.
7-1.
But the spin here, the amount of rotation that Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan gets on the ball, so fast, loads it up.
One.
And just continues in that direction.
Two, 8.
Second point here for Uda, a long way to go.
Let 2-8. 3-8.
Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan, I want to say has to be careful, but that's not the right wording. Only needs to be careful that he doesn't get too careful or too relaxed.
8-4.
Wouldn't it be nice to take a timeout about now? Second towel break. We'll see. Interesting. After being 8-1 up, 3 points in a row scored by Uda. I think if Uda scores this point, Chih-Yuan Chih-Yuan takes a timeout. Interesting. Not taking it. Here it is. Okay, good.
Timeout.
Just thinking. Wow. That would be gutsy. 8-1 up. 4 points in a row for Yukiya Uda. Again, there have been heartbreak moments from all around. It's easy to start feeling like things are easy when you go up 8-1, when everything's working out your way. Sometimes it's a harsh wake-up call, a bitter taste of reality, that we really can't control everything in life. Especially not other people. So still as focused as can be Yukiya Uda. Some serious momentum here, looking to send this to the decider. Remember, this is game number 6, and it's a best of 7. Uda must go to game 7 to win this match. Good response to a long push, a big point right out of the timeout. It's always a bit of a gamble. You never know what the opponent's going to do at any moment. Oh, right down the line, Uda. If they can continue trading points like this, it'll work out for Chih-Yuan. But if you look at the last 6 points, or even last 5 more specifically, I guess.
9-7.
Either way, the point is, Yukiya Uda's coming back, and he's coming back fast. The big spin shot deep on the table after the rocket backhand comes back. Smart change here. The trajectory on this last shot causes some trouble. That big spinny shot buys him a little time to move towards the wide forehand. He accomplished 3 things with that point. One of them is 3 match points. Ooh.
8-10.
Chih-Yuan going for broke. That could have been the last point he played. Look at the side spin on that. Watching his hips here. Man, I hope he's fine. If he can win 1 more point in the next 2, he'll have a few months to relax. I say that not knowing his schedule in T-League in Japan, or France rather. Pro A. I mean, he's full-time table tennis. Two match points saved. Uda with a second serve here. Already does it. Fools him on the receive. Chih-Yuan at 41 years old takes the bronze medal.